After calculating the RC time constant, you can actually measure it on the oscilloscope by looking at the waveform and the charge, and you may have to do this a couple of times and trigger it to a single trigger or something like that. If you look at that and come all the way up here, you can say, alright, it takes X amount of time for a time constant based on your calculation of the resistor times the capacitor, and you can say if this is at 100 microseconds per division, and I need to be looking at maybe 2 divisions, something like that, to get 200 microseconds. So here's 2 divisions. I'm going to come up here and read that value of voltage. And then I'm going to come up here to 2 times 2, again 200 microseconds. It'll be 400 microseconds. Then I come over here and add 200 more to it, and now it'll be 600 microseconds, and then at 800 microseconds, and then at 1000 microseconds, or 1 millisecond, that will be the voltage that we'll measure. And notice how the voltage initially is quite a bit, it gets smaller and smaller, and this is actually kind of off. It should be up a little higher, but it's going to continue to get smaller and smaller and smaller because of it is only going to charge up to 63% of the remaining charge. Now, when you do this in the lab, what you will see is that you can charge it up pretty quickly using the smaller resistor. And then what you're going to do is that you're going to charge it and then discharge it across a neon bulb. And that's going to give you a sense of how long it takes to discharge when you have a high resistance. And it will stay lit for quite some time. So you have to look at the amount of residual resistance inside there. Now, the neon bulb will not conduct once it drops below the breakdown voltage, but it's still a good way of seeing it. As you're doing it, you want to make sure probably to have one person ready with a stopwatch or on their cell phone or on their something else, maybe again a stopwatch traditionally, and you can go ahead and make sure that they coincide that, make sure that they are doing this absolutely on time. And it's not going to be imperative that you're 100% correct, but you want to make sure and try to be as close as possible